EHR data is messy. And just one example of how something seemingly simple can get very complex very quickly. Think about a blood pressure. That something as simple as, okay, 140/90, two numbers, and consistently, we think, kept and recorded and measured, and everybody knows what a diastolic and systolic blood pressure is. But if you are doing certain types of research where you need to know, was the patient in a reclining position? Where was the blood pressure taken? What was the patient's position and activity levels? There's triple digit ways that you can actually record a blood pressure taking into account all of those variations. And so depending on your research question, that may or may not, you may or may not have greater degrees of curation needed. If you're just looking to find hypertensive patients, just knowing 140/90 will do you fine. If you're looking into some very specific kinds of tachycardias and doing very specific research where that extra clinical context surrounding those two numbers matters just as much, you're going to have different needs and have a different concept of what consistent or inconsistent is in the data set. So as somebody who curates data, it's really on us to be actively looking at all of those different variances, all of those different ways that data might have been recorded, deeply understand what's going on with clinicians and in EHRs, and make the best decisions that we can for how to normalize that at the outset and keep doing so consistently over time, because EHR data is always changing, always evolving. You're always upgrading your system or adding new features or refining your workflows. So this is a constant exercise over time. And clinical research really drives a high degree of need for consistency in these areas. But a lot of other areas do as well in terms of the need to use that data for population health and to care for patients and ensure patients are getting the right care with the right resources at the right time. And so that's our work, and that's what we do day in and day out.